Mm. Are we on the air? Are we live? I think we're live. Yeah, we're live. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Ryan here, back again. Oh, Lord. Well, one thing, I guess I'll wait for the room to fill up before I say anything on the matter. What's up, Diver? What's up, Caleb Hunter? What's going on? Nathaniel, what up, my brother? What's going on? How everybody doing? Welcome. What's up, Roman? Emrius? Oh Lord, this is tough for me, y'all. This is getting real tough for me. This is getting tough. What's up, Clarissa? What's up, Spartan? Robert, Vic Kid, what's up? I want y'all to understand something. This is really, really getting tough for me. It's getting tough. It's getting a little too tough for me. A little too tough, man. I understand when I say something and it happens, once, fine. But when it happens 99% of the time, you can't help but feel a little scared. And you can't help but just laugh and sit here for a second. But this is getting a little too much. I've been calling this for the longest, man. The longest. And now it's finally upon us. The rebranding, the restructuring has officially started. Medj, what's up, my brother? What's going on? Hey, Don, what's going on? But it's officially started. Now, you guys did not hear, if you did not tell by the title, Microsoft is now officially rebranding Microsoft Studios as Xbox Game Studios. Now, a lot of you might go, well, what's the point? What's the point of that? That's not a big deal, right? Well, how about let's take a good look back at yesterday. What happened yesterday on the Inside Xbox? What happened on yesterday? What's up, Overdone? What's up? But what happened yesterday? Yesterday, we all sat down, right? We were expecting not only for Microsoft to show the quote unquote change, we were expecting Microsoft to not only dazzle us with games and announcements. What did they do? Well, they showed us that not only do they not care about giving you quality games, not only do they not care about giving you quality announcements, you know what they cared about? They cared about playing around as if they're in any shape or form in the lead right now. Microsoft is nowhere near the lead. They're not in the shoes of the 360. So why are we playing around? Why do I see grown men acting like they're doing the fatalities from Mortal Kombat? Why do I see grown men eating brains made out of Jello? Does that really is that really what we're doing now going into 20 or actually I don't know, I can't even say it no more because the year is here. But is that really what we're doing in 2019? We're eating Jello made out of brains or shaped like brains? Is that really what we're doing now? And then it gets even more retarded. It gets even more silly. The fact that they just announced, or they're going to announce and release, so to speak, a new XDK that's going to allow them to put their games on Nintendo, iOS, and Androids at the Game Developers Conference. Oh yeah, I think I get the picture loud and clear of what's really happening here. I know what's really happening, but it's sad. It's sad that I have to do this stream to talk about this. But you know what's even more sad? It's even more sad when people accept this crap and then they make it seem like it's the greatest thing ever, right? They'll say it's pro-consumer. This is pro-consumer what they're doing. Ryan's anti-consumer. He's paid by Sony. Everything he does is for Sony. If I'm paid by Sony, then I got to be the most worthless employee of all time. Because let me tell you something. Not only have I not been paid a dime by Sony, not only has this channel not been supported by Sony, but there are times when Sony has taken a few of my videos down because I was a little too hectic on certain topics. But of course, clout chasers need whatever they can to get views. That's what they are. Any moron that says I'm paid by Sony or any of these affiliates, are just clout chasers at this point. Point blank, period. That's the truth. After what I saw last night, it just burned in my mind. It will permanently burn in my mind. I will permanently have this memory that no matter what we do as gamers, we will always fall flat. Yeah, I got over 3,000 strong in the channel, almost 4,000. But even I got to admit, and you know, as a voice of reason here, even I got to admit that we're in a minority here. No matter what we do, it's not going to change nothing. I'll tell you why it's not going to change anything. Because the channels that do have the power, the channels that do have the audience that can, you know, sprout change, so to speak, do not speak up. It's the truth. Small channels like me, we can't do so much. We only can do so much. We only can reach a certain audience. And it gets funny when you get blacklisted, so to speak, because people don't want to, I don't know, acknowledge the truth. Nah. Let's make sock accounts, right? Let's make sock accounts. Let's make video responses. Let's do retarded stuff and attack the YouTubers who are saying what needs to be said, right? But let's not attack the other YouTubers who are doing the opposite and are lying every single day. See, those YouTubers, quote unquote, are what they call unbiased, right? Okay. So if Microsoft told me this is the greatest lineup in the history of Xbox, right? And all I see is Sea of Thieves, Crackdown 3, and fucking what was it, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, right? Is that really something that's the best lineup in Xbox history? No, it's not. Not even close. That's the inferior lineup. There's nothing on there. But hey, you know, I guess I'm just bad. I'm the bad guy for saying the obvious, right? Excuse me if I see somebody lying through their teeth saying this is the best lineup in history, and then when I go and look at the lineup, it's nothing but a bunch of indies. Ironically, we went from butchering indies at the start of this generation to now praising them near the end of this generation when it comes to the Xbox side. Sony was up front. We love indies. We're giving you the platform to build your games on. Sony had all the indie support. Oh, the PlayStation's nothing but the indie station. It doesn't have any games. It has nothing, right? Microsoft is pro-consumer because they're focused on AAA games. They got Rise, Son of Rome. It's all about Rise. It's all about the AAAs. The moment them AAAs stopped and they started focusing on indies, well, we don't really need AAA games. You know, we got indies. You know, we got indie games. We got, you know, we got movie deals. We got Black Panther, which is Craig Harris, you know, kryptonite right there. You know, Black Panther's exclusive to Xbox, you know. DVD box set. It's exclusive. You know, it's exclusive. Yeah, I'm sorry. I toned down my voice because Microsoft won this generation. They got Microsoft exclusive Blu-ray. They won the generation. So all you guys can put Team Xbox in the chat. It's over. Put Team Xbox in the chat. Microsoft won. I'm sorry. You know what? You guys are right. Xbox won the generation. Team Xbox. They got the Black Panther DLC. They got it. They got it, bro. They got it. What's up, Fortnite? What's up, Christopher? Everybody's saying what's up, Paul. But no, they won. They won this generation. They won. They got the DVD box set, and I did not see it happen. I didn't see it happen. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I lost. I'll take the L. I mean, I thought we buy gaming consoles. Keyword: gaming consoles for video games. I thought we bought video game consoles for the best experience when it came to video games. I didn't know we bought video game consoles for Blu-ray disc. But hey, I mean, they got Avengers also. I mean, that's another win. Microsoft got the Avengers deal, bro. I mean, you guys forgot about that. They won again. They got Avengers. You know, they got the purple disc. They don't got the blue disc. No, they don't got the blue Blu-ray. They got the purple Blu-ray. That's exclusive to Microsoft. So, I mean, that's a win. I don't know why we acting like ponies now. Yeah, we lost. What you mean? I'm lucky you're not here. I'm just I'm calling out all the positive Microsoft has. That's the biggest positive right there. They got the Avengers package, bro. They got Avengers. They got the purple disc. They don't got the blue disc. They got the purple one. Oh shit. Oh Lord. I'm not. I'm just replying to the ignorance that I got yesterday. Yesterday's gotta be the silliest thing I have responded to. This has gotta be the silliest thing I gotta respond to, man. It really does have to be. Because so many things, and then you see it in front of you live on the Inside Xbox show. On the Inside Xbox, there is literally nothing there. Nothing. No announcements that are worthwhile. Nothing. No talks about games. And do say, well, wait to E3. I love how every time we get to an event that's supposed to be strictly for Xbox and strictly for Xbox fans, supposedly, we have to wait to an event. We have to wait till this. We have to wait till that. Why do we have to wait till everything? Why? But Sony's the anti-consumer one, right? But Sony's not making you wait for nothing. When they announce stuff, they announce stuff. And usually when they announce stuff, they don't announce anything else. It's because the stuff that they announced is feasible. You're good. Can I say that about Microsoft? Nope. Nope. I can't. But hey, I'm the bad guy, right? Ryan's the bad guy. I know. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy sitting here telling you the stuff that you don't want to hear. And everybody else sitting here with their fucking thumbs in their damn fucking ears and they don't want to hear nothing else, right? Of course. What's up, Shlomo? Yeah, grab your popcorn because this is funny. I mean, what else, man? I mean, a lot of people want to talk about next generation. I keep telling you guys, man, next generation is just a new slab of paint. That's it. You know, it's the same car. You just changing the color. That's it. That's really it. I mean, you can change the engine, sure, but that's it. You're changing the color. Still got the same flaws. With Microsoft's sake, it doesn't have no games that's pushing it. So therefore, it has no tires. If it was a car, it has no tires. I'm just saying. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Nah, Med's always going off, man. Med's always going off. You gonna roast his own planet? Oh, I gotta look at this. I gotta see that. I'm watching that. Oh Lord, I can't, man. I can't. Dude's getting flagged on Twitter. Oh man, dude's out here patrolling on Twitter because of Crackdown. You know, it's bad when it's bad enough when we can't praise good games, right? We can't give praise to good games. We can't be excited for good games. We can't give no good games as props. Nah. But when a bad game comes out, and let that game be exclusive, right? As soon as we say anything negative about that bad game, oh, you're labeled as X amount of things. You have vendetta. You hate Xbox. You hate X amount of things. When reality is that's not the truth. Just goes to show that there is a big problem with this, not only this industry, well, not even industry, but it's a big problem with the communities. It is. It's a big problem. Dudes don't want to step up. They don't want to step up. Anytime you see somebody try to step up to a YouTuber, they're trying to get clout because they'll put their names and titles and make video responses. Dudes don't want to step up and demand better. Nah, they just want to say you're wrong because you're demanding better. I never thought I'd see anything like that in all my wildest dreams of being a YouTuber here. I've only been on YouTube for going on 2 years now. Actually, I guess you can call it 2 years. But still, you get what I'm saying. I didn't think I would be dealing with this at all. I didn't think gamers would be like that at all. But man. And then what's even more funny, when you ask them what they're playing, you know what they tell you what they're playing? They give you these, like, I don't know, these pre-programmed answers that you see every little Xbox say, or hell, even a PlayStation fanboy might say, right? Well, I'm playing, for example, here's an Xbox example. Hey, man, what are you playing, Meds? Oh, I'm playing all the third-party games, man. They run best on the X. They look amazing, man. They run at 4K Ultra. Okay. Hey, Ron, what are you playing? I'm gonna be a PlayStation dude for you guys. So I'm a pony, right? I'm gonna be a pony for this one. Hey, Ron, what are you playing? Well, I'm playing Death Stranding. Oh, wait, it's not out yet, but I'm playing Detroit Become Human. I'm playing The Last of Us Part 2. You know, I'm playing all these games. They're not out yet, but I'm playing these. Oh, Lord. I love it. I love the hypocrisy. I love the hypocrisy on the internet. I do. It's so hilarious to me. And dudes wonder why I sit here and I just laugh at you. Dudes go, oh, you're on that PC elite shit. No. See, that's the funny thing about me, right? You see a lot of channels who are dedicated, like I'll say PlayStation or Xbox, right? When they talk about specifications, they always leave PC out because they don't want you to see the truth behind PC. They don't want you to see the veil that that they're clearly putting over your heads here. When we're talking about performance on consoles, it's not going to be anything substantial that a PC is not already done. That's why I said you should always look at these consoles for what they are. Limited platforms, closed platforms. And again, people, I don't understand this either. The fact that I got to explain that is even more ridiculous. People don't even know what a closed platform is. A closed platform is a limited platform. There's only a set amount of power you can get out of the box. That's why it's closed. There is no upgrading it. What you see is what you get. These consoles run on APUs. They don't run on separate GPUs and CPUs that you could swap out. They don't. But again, we don't want to talk about this. Nah, we don't want to talk about this. What we want to do, we want to talk. We want to throw shade at people. We want to throw shade at everybody every single week. I tell you right now, man. I tell you right now, as I sit here in this chair, as the stars continue to get aligned, man. Everything is coming full circle. I'm just sitting there laughing at you guys. I really am. I really am. I seen some, man, I've been seeing some hilarious, and I mean some hilarious comments everywhere. It's not even just in my comment section. It's like in numerous comment sections. And you'd be surprised how ridiculous people are. What's up, Tyrant? But you'd be surprised how many people are like really invested into this console war. But one thing that probably gets me the most is when they go, they don't care about console war, right? But then you see them on somebody else's video, and guess what they're promoting? Console war. So you don't care about console war because it's not in your favor. But hey, let this one individual who's clearly lying through his teeth talk about console war. Oh, he's in the right. Console wars is great. Sure. That makes perfect sense to me. Sure. Let's look at the new consoles. Oh, wait. I don't think I want to talk about new consoles because we've already talked about new consoles. There's always going to be leaks about CPUs and GPUs. But hey, people don't want to look at those for what they are, leaks and rumors. Instead, they want to look at those as factual things and run with those. And that's not the truth. That should tell you something about the internet. Exactly. What war? The war ended back in, let me think. The war ended back in 2014 when Jack Tretton stood in front of everybody at E3, and he announced that the PS4 was not going to have any restrictions on used games, and he also announced that the PS4 was not always online. That's when the war ended. Technically, it ended in 2014, Jack, because the PS4 launched in 2014. 2013, it was shown. So there you go. Did you see the actual fanboys attacking IGN? Yes, I did. I see everything. And people wonder why I'm not even active on Twitter. I don't even post no more on Twitter. Half the stuff that I see on Twitter, you don't even want to post on because it's stupid. Everybody just being dumb. Very, very dumb. What's up, Fatal? But people want to be, they just argue over the dumb stuff. You think about it, it's the exact same thing every single day. It's like every day another slander thrown at one or the other, right? They'll talk about either the game situation or Microsoft. Dudes on the Xbox are talking about K Mega. Hey, shout out to K Mega. K Mega put one of the most ridiculous tweets out there that I've seen in a long time. I actually posted it in the Discord, but he showed what he said. He said, you don't need a PS4 to play Uncharted. Guess what he posted on Twitter? He posted the Uncharted mobile game, which I had never heard of. But he posted that on Twitter and saying you don't need a PS4 to play Uncharted no more, which had me dying. But that's the type of stuff you see. That's mostly what you see. That's really what you see mostly on Twitter. And it's non-stop. Another thing that's pretty funny too. And I saw this, and I was actually shocked when I read this. What's up, Sloma? But looking at that, right? Looking at the whole situation as of late, one thing that kind of got me a little, it didn't even have me triggered. It had me scratching my head because I don't understand people like this. I really don't. Now I'm gonna ask you guys in the chat before I get to this point. If you find a YouTuber whose content you either find boring, offensive, or you just don't like the individual, right? Should you subscribe to that person at all? Or better yet, should you even be in their comment section if you find that person X amount of things? Don't worry, I'll wait. Go ahead, answer that. Go ahead, answer that. Because this is where I'm talking about when you have people who are just retarded, people who are clout chasers, and people who just go where the crowd is, so to speak. And it's some of the funniest things I've ever read. Exactly. My thoughts exactly. My thoughts exactly. If somebody's boring, why are you subscribed to them? If somebody's boring, why are you watching their videos? If that person's content lacks originality or lacks focus or lacks, I don't know, creativity, why are you watching it? Exactly. They don't want to answer that question. Morons will be morons, trolls will be trolls. And then they wonder why. When everything goes down, I do these live streams just to rub it in your face. I've said it said it numerous times. What's up, Aaron Summers? But even Aaron Summers would tell you, he's in the chat. He'll tell you he dealt with a troll, and I don't even need to bring him up, but he knows what I'm talking about. But it would tell you very loud and clear. It doesn't matter what you say, what you preach. People will always be retarded. Facts. Haters gonna hate. But one thing I don't like though, I don't like people who just go with the flow. You know? It's like they don't mean it, right? Because I've seen this before. I've seen this before. It happened not too long ago, and it's probably one of the funniest things ever. And they do wonder why I never looked at them the same, or I never act the same way, right? It was a long time ago. It's like a very, very long time ago. But it happened, and it just had me laughing because I was like, okay, so that's how you feel, but you said you didn't mean that way because of this. So I'm like, okay, if that's the case, then why am I here again? You know? Oh, I love it. I love it, man. I love it. So my advice is my advice for everybody pretty much going forward. I mean, like people who are legit YouTubers who actually legit put in the effort and make videos, just push forward, man. Ignore the morons. That's all I gotta say. But there's a reason why I have not responded to anything retarded. I have not responded to videos. Yes, there are videos I have not responded to because they're flat out retarded. First of all, if somebody's gonna say I'm paid by Sony, which is the funniest one I saw all week, I saw that somebody brought me to this dude's channel. I was sitting there going through these videos, right? I'm watching these videos. One video had me crying out laughing. My dude said I'm paid by Sony, and I'm sitting here going, okay, so is he gonna show receipts? Because remember, if somebody's paid by Sony, then obviously the proof is on the channel, right? You will see advertisements strictly for Sony. You would see paid stuff by Sony. Tell you the truth, you would even see paid, Sony employees at the actual channel, right? If it was actually paid for and sponsored by Sony. Hell, you wouldn't even see no Xbox comments here if it was paid by Sony. It wouldn't even be called Ryan this. It would be called a PlayStation channel, right? No proof whatsoever. Just a moron trying to be a cloud chaser. That's it. And there's too many cloud chasers in this community. Too many cloud chasers. I've seen too many of that. They'll say, oh, you're wrong, right? They'll say you're wrong. They always say that. They'll say you're wrong, but they never say Phil's wrong for certain decisions. They'll say Phil's the greatest thing ever. Or Ryan's is the worst ever because he just doesn't like Xbox. Listen, I have always been, and I always will be, a regular guy on YouTube that just voices his opinion. I've been that since 2018. I've been that. That's it. Random guy. All I have is this microphone, this computer, and a voice. And that's all I needed. And that's what got me here. I didn't get paid by nobody at all. But if they believe I'm paid by Sony, then by all means, please, I would need somebody to please show the proof. Because this got to be the dumbest excuse yet, right? What'd he say? He said, oh, Ryan talks about Xbox, right? He talks only about Xbox. He doesn't talk about Sony. Interesting. Everything he does is slander towards Xbox, and everything else he does is positive for Sony. Okay. He doesn't talk about anything else. Now, if you go to my videos, you know, there's a thing called PlayStation News, Xbox News, and Nintendo News, something that I covered on this channel a while back, but then I stopped because of a few things happening on the channel. Number one, Nintendo actually flagging one of my videos and actually threatened to give me a strike, which is why I don't cover Nintendo no more on this channel. Yeah, we'll talk about a few things, but I don't cover Nintendo because Nintendo's a joke in many ways. People call Nintendo the most positive company when it comes to their fans. Yeah, you can't even so much as share a gameplay clip. Sure. Right. Makes sense. I don't cover Nintendo no more. Not like I used to. As far as Microsoft's concerned, this is the easiest question in the bunch here. And I think all of you guys can pitch in here, even in the Discord. Yes, I have the Discord linked open, so you guys can sound away. What exactly has Microsoft been doing that I should be praising and jumping out my seat over? Don't worry, I'll wait. And this is for the community. The community can speak. I don't even have to say anything. You guys can speak. Go ahead. What have they been doing? You guys are free. You have the floor. What have they been doing? And pay attention, and please pay attention to the chat. Everybody just pay attention to the chat. This is going to be the most telling thing. What have they done? That makes me that pretty much, you know, entitles me to do that. I gotta hear this. Seriously, I gotta hear this. Somebody said Nintendo's trash. Nintendo is Nintendo. Nintendo is stubborn. That's the best way to put Nintendo. They're stubborn. You know, Nintendo's doing good in terms of giving you games, but Jesus Christ, the fact that you can't even so much share a game that you paid for. Now, imagine if Sony did that. Imagine if Sony or Microsoft did that, or you paid $60 for a game. You can't even share it with your friends on YouTube. You can't even do so much as a walkthrough on YouTube. Now they did bring it down a bit. You can do playthroughs, if I'm not mistaken, for Nintendo games now. But at the end of the day, the damage has been done. Who cares? I don't even care no more. I'm not buying a Nintendo product for this. I'm not. Yeah, what has Microsoft done, right? Like what has Microsoft been doing that should make me praise them? Sloma. Seriously, what exactly have they been doing since everything? This I got to hear. My man said an adaptive controller for special. You know what? That's actually cool. Yeah, and I actually covered that a while back. And ironically, I got backlash for that. It was a while back. If you go to my video, Halo Storm, because I covered that before anybody else. But if you go to my channel and go to that video, which was a while back when it was in, I think it was in beta testing, the adaptive controller, I said that controller is the most brilliant thing they have done in a long time, because there are a lot of special needs kids who definitely, you know, will like to play games, but they can't play games because of disabilities, right? I covered that. Did I get any props for that? No. You know what people called me? People said, oh, I'm doing that for views. Now that it's become a big thing, oh, that was great. But they don't say who touched upon that first. But hey, Ryan hates Xbox, right? I covered that live on this channel. Covered that live. That's stupid. Hey, if I'm paid, hey, I need you to show the receipts. I need somebody to show that receipt, man. Somebody show me that Sony check. Where that Sony check at? Because I'm telling you, I ain't got no Sony check. I love that. Let's see. Okay. Somo put a one. He said, and I quote, I won't say they deserve praise for it, but developing their first party studios is a good step in the right direction. But the fruit of that won't be seen in games for a minute. Okay. So you're saying them just now getting into studios, buying studios is the positive that they have done for the whole generation, which started in 2013 and will eventually end in 2020, pretty much. That's the thing that they're doing. That's the positive, right? And they just started doing that back actually in 2018. So that's the positive. I mean, that's your opinion. Good point. You posted a point. They are getting studios. But again, what are they doing? And all we know about these studios, for one thing, is number one, we know I think it's the initiative is making a AAA game, right? We know they have what's that studio? Playground Games, which is making Forza, I think, Playground Games. They got the Gears of War dev and 343. So whatever, we got those. But what else are they making? Nothing that we know of. And with the reports going around, they're looking for AA studios. It ain't really helping the situation that much, at least in my opinion. So it's hard to say. Let me move this down. Sorry, I moved that. Playground Games making an action RPG, and I forgot about that. But we don't even know what what was it, Fable? That's what everybody keeps calling it, Fable. Backwards compatibility, he says. Okay, true backwards compatibility. Okay. Did Halo Storm really just say xCloud? Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus, xCloud. So you saw me eating McDonald's with Shuhei Yoshida. That's messed up. Oh God, stupid. Yeah, that's the rumor. A new Fable for Playground Games, supposedly. And yes, that is true. Also, Spartan, Sony's building their own studios as well. They're building a new one. Supposedly, the new studio is making a new Uncharted. So, making a new Uncharted. So supposedly. Ay. Yeah, apparently I am a Sony exec, so I guess I have say so in every game. So okay, at E3 this year, there will be Bloodborne 2. Paid by Sony. I guess I have insight that I don't know about. Bloodborne 2 will be at E3. Now, if Bloodborne 2 is at E3, I'm gonna die laughing because I'm joking, obviously. Frees Naughty Dog up to do new IP. Well, technically, Naughty Dog been free to do whatever they want, Shlomo. Remember, Naughty Dog never really commits to doing like the same game more than 3 times. Usually, they never commit to it like that. They did it for 4 for Uncharted because obviously they went with the theme of PS4. But I don't think they'll go and make another Uncharted game for the PS5 because again, they pretty much covered everything. It's pretty much ended on a perfect note. So I don't think they'll do it again. If they are going to do it, it's going to be made by another studio. Or they might continue with the Lost Legacy version with Chloe and Nadine. So there's that. Again, Sony is pushing female characters, which a lot of people simply do not like, which is ridiculous. But again, I don't know. Some people don't like good games, and some people are picky because they're picky. Dudes made a big deal out of Nadine beating up Drake. Yes, Nathan Drake, who's about 40 years old, and he's going against Nadine, who's in her late 20s, and she is a trained military veteran who is a mixed martial artist and an expert in Muay Thai. Yeah, okay. You don't think Nathan Drake was going to lose? Okay, sure. He says Game Pass. Halo Storm, once again, please announce something that is worthwhile. Please try again. Now you're reaching. That is reaching for the stars right there. Seriously, stop. Why Uncharted though? I want a new IP. Yeah, they'll make a new IP. I'm pretty sure. We got The Last of Us, right? We got The Last of Us. So Last of Us is Last of Us. We got that gonna be done. Odds are they're probably gonna make a part 3 to Last of Us Part 2, right? To finish that up, and then they'll go to something else. Again, I don't see Naughty Dog committing to making The Last of Us into like 7 games, right? They always stop at like 3. Some of these dudes like starting a big or staring against big sweaty men and try them. Facts. Hey, facts. That is very, very true. I never understood that. I never understood that at all. It was weird to me. You know, it was weird. I don't get it. Never understood it. So, never understood that. They're like, oh, well, she's a female. She shouldn't be, taking out like 20 guys. But I'm like, again, she's a trained military fighter. Obviously, it's going to happen. I want you guys to look at the comment section. And my man, Halo Storm, Halo Storm, you're reaching. That was already said. Did you pay attention? You're saying the same thing that he said. Try again, please. Try again. Ryan, Sly Cooper 5, Ape Escape, a remake, and a new Resistance. Preach. I would like that. Hey, shout out to Overdub, man. This is why I love Discord. Hold on. This is why I love Discord. I didn't even notice this. I love Discord. Check that out. I love Discord. Apparently, this is my check, ladies and gentlemen. There's my check from Sony. Oh, God. I love it. You guys are hilarious on Discord. Ah, man. Like Slow-Mo says, I need the receipt, man. That's not a receipt, but okay. I guess because you drew it. I guess it's as good as any, right? Because you drew it. Photo evidence. Oh, man. What else I need to say, man? What else do I need to say? Oh, man. Let's see here. Well, Ryan got a Discord and didn't. I've been had the Discord. What are you talking about? Been at it. I've been saying that for the longest. You don't pay attention? Should be at the top of the comment section. Right there. It's been there. Been at a Discord. Had a Discord since what? What was it? RGT episode 45? I think that's when we introduced it. 45, 46, something like that. I look at this little nut right here with his little sock account. Hey, yo, shout out to Joey Aguilar, the biggest retard on the planet. Shout out to Joey coming here with his dislikes. I love this dude. That dude loves me. Let me tell you something. That boy loves mentioning my name. That dude got like 20 accounts dedicated to me. It's funny. You know, it's weird because dude called me a loser, right? But my man got 20 accounts that he legit signs in and out of just to act like he's having a conversation. Yo, he reminds me of that dude that used to always comment on my videos until he got like, I think he got timed out by a moderator. He didn't come back. But yeah, I remember that dude, Johnny Wellman. Remember Johnny Wellman, who used to always comment on everybody's videos? Like he like comments to himself every single time. Yo, that dude, bro. He reminded me of Johnny Wellman. Johnny Wellman's crazy. And Johnny Wellman's on Twitter. That scared me. That scared me last week. I found out he was on Twitter. Oh, man, that's funny. Oh, that's so funny. Yo, I say everybody know who Johnny Wellman is, and the sad thing about Johnny Wellman, he's not like a YouTuber, right? He's just a regular commenter, but the dude be having these long conversations with himself. Hilarious. I mean, you're moderator. I mean, what? I mean, everybody's welcome to the Discord. All I gotta ask you, just keep it gaming. That's all I gotta say about the Discord. I'm just saying. You want to join Discord? Join Discord. D, a fake ass tech guy. D's cool, but yeah, D sometimes goes over the top. Like that time he claimed that Assassin's Creed was gonna have a 1080p 60 mode. and that never happened. And he got hit with a bunch of backlash because I think it was the actual developer who called his video out, calling him a liar. So yeah, good luck with that. Live Wires. Oh God, don't even mention. Yo, if you y'all need to listen to Live Wire's new single. Hey, shout out to Live Wire. Listen to his new single. He did Mooch and Crap's new theme song for Mooch and Crap mornings. There you go. Enjoy that. Johnny Wallman is legitimately scary. Oh God. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me go down here. Halo Storm says 4K. Why are we clinging on? So we're clinging on to resolution. Okay. So 4K from a generation. They just gave you 4K, by the way, Mr. Halo Storm. So from 2013 to what 2018 ish, right? That's when they eventually came out with the X, right? So yeah, they had nothing until 2018. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You're posting this stuff. I'm replying to it. Obviously. I tell you what. 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 This is getting silly for you. So I'll ask you this. Post games. How about that? How about that? Because these are gaming consoles, right? Post games that came out from Microsoft that are legit exclusive. There we go. That's gonna be the best part about it. Well, oh man, that's hilarious. Put this here. Move it in there. So anyway. But yeah, post games. I'm just having for those of you wondering why I'm doing this stream. I'm just sitting back. This is kind of like a not even an event. It's just me just sitting back, relaxed for a change. Not even gonna upload a serious topic. I'm just gonna sit back because everything I've been saying for the longest has already been happening. You know, it's only a matter of time when eventually it's done. But of course, the morons who claim that I'm wrong and all that, right, and claim I'm X amount of things, they will never admit to the truth. So therefore, it's not worth my time to talk about them. Well, that was you that just joined, Spartan. Why you name yourself Spartan? Why you name yourself something different? That's not even your name. Okay. They're Connect games, no? Wait, can they don't Connect games on the Xbox One? Are there? The Connect was discontinued. Especially the OG one. You know, nobody buys that joint no more. So Ryan saw all those studios that Xbox had and was shot or was shook. No. Again, studios, they got studios, but we don't know what else they're doing. What else is coming out from the studios? What do they have? You know what I'm saying? You can have studios all you want, but you need to have substance. You got to have something. What's behind the studios? You know? I don't know what they're getting. The same. Halo 5. Oh, God. Forza Horizon 4. Ryzen Zoo Tycoon. Well, yeah, I forgot about Rise. Rise was a Kinect game, but it was initially a Kinect game, but they redid it to become a legit game. Forgot about Rise. Kinect, what Kinect? We don't mention that, right? We have Astroneer, enough said. Well, are we doing this right now, man? You said we got Astroneer? Last night you wanted to punch your monitor over Astroneer. You was like, what is that? Why are we doing this? See? Now I gotta come after meds. I gotta come after meds now? Come on, bro. Ryan has to come after meds now after he done came after was it Overdone? Overdone didn't survive my onslaught. He couldn't survive my onslaught. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Get better at sarcasm. You love. I thought no. We ain't about to do that. You're the best spot. You're part of the best spot group. Astroneer is game of the year to you. Let's not do it. Damn, fuck that fourth survivor move. Oh, for Resident Evil. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with mine for the most part. Resident Evil West just gotta clean up some stuff. Those damn raccoons are annoying. I gotta go and finish that up. But pretty much it. Yo, Halo Storm, did you not hear what I said? Again, is that falling on deaf ears with you? I said announce exclusives. You didn't announce exclusives. Those are multiplats. Try again, please. Aaron Summers, Astroneer is brilliant with friends. Been playing it since early days. Not for everyone. Agreed. See, I didn't even know the game was out before. You know what I'm saying? Thought it was something brand new that they just created. Astroneer. I never heard of Astroneer, but there you go, Astroneer. You know what it kind of remind me of? Y'all know that little game in the playroom for the PS4? You know that game that Sony forces you to download on your system? That little game that goes to the camera, the little bots, whatever. It looks just like that. The character looks just like that. Just obviously a little, has a little bit different elements going on, but it looks exactly like that, character wise, like the Astrobot. Exclusives mean nothing to me as I own all platforms. Hey, I can't argue that. You got all platforms. You got all platforms. Some platforms just not worth it. At least to me, you know what I'm saying? At least to me. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying some platforms just not worth investing into, especially going in the future. Yeah, Astrobot. There you go. Thank you, Astrobot. Anybody playing Apex Legends? Speaking of Apex Legends, good question. So Meds was supposed to be playing that with Carlos, and I did not get it on PC. So I'm not sure if I will try it out. I got to try that out though. Interesting. Leave what exactly? What do you say? Let's move on. Let's go down here. Scroll down. Scroll down 1 second. I hate investors and analysts. I think because of them, lots of games come out unfinished because they don't care for the craft and gaming. But as a fanboy, taking this Sony stock. Yeah, true. Again, it's the gaming industry, man. It goes with the territory. It's gonna be people who act weird, regardless. You guys think it's over? It ain't over. It's going to be 3 times worse when PS5 reaches the market. Same thing goes with the new Xbox. As soon as that hits the market, bam, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Let's see here. Why no Titan though? What he's talking to? Oh, he's probably talking to somebody. They talking to me. Scrolling down. So I'm reading your comments going down. And produce list of exclusive games to prove loyalty and preference. Well, he's talking to. I don't know. You're talking to. And I'm looking at the comments. Like, who's he responding to? Yeah. You don't need any games to prove loyalty. Obviously not. Yeah, of course, you don't need loyalty. But I'm guessing talking some else. Play them all, so they're just games. Brilliant games, granted. Okay, good point. Let's see who else got something to say in the chat here. I think Crackdown on PC too. Yeah, every game on Game Pass is on PC. Pretty much every game on Game Pass is available on PC. All right. I'll play along, random guy. Ryan, why you always say on Xbox? They got some of the best games this gen. Do tell, sir. Do tell, sir. List them, please. List them all. Best games this generation. Because they do got some gems on Xbox. They got some gems. Are they all great? Not really. Not every single one is all great, but it is what it is. Some games are good. Majority of them, though, as of late, have been pretty mediocre, right? I mean, Super Lucky still. That's not something that I would be hyping that up at all. Crackdown 3, again, unless you're into Crackdown, you're probably looking at Crackdown 3 as what you might look at typical game, especially with the way it looks, right? You might not be looking into Crackdown 3 as a massive hitter. But what else they got to offer? Let's see here. Did Crap Gamer die? I wouldn't know. I don't watch his content. Some people crack me up with that guy too. They watch his content, but they claim they don't. They're like, "Oh, I don't like Crap Game. I never liked him." Then as soon as like I'll do like an impression of him, they'll come back and say, "Oh, he said this." Hey, shout out to Safe. What's going on, my brother? He says, "I'm thinking of getting a PlayStation 5 in the future." Okay. Damn, get what you want, man. Get what you want, bro. Get what you want. Don't let nobody tell you what not to get. You know what I'm saying? If you see value in something, get it. You know, me personally, I don't know. The whole generations have changed so much where it's like, it's gotten to the point, especially with social media and the fact that we're now more invested in these consoles. It's like, it's kind of pointless to invest in every single platform, especially when you know the other platform has little to nothing, right? To invest versus the other. So, it's weird for the most part. I don't invest in every single thing no more. Some aggressive people in the chat. Hold on a second. Let me go. Yeah. Yeah, my chat's usually like that. They're strong with their opinions. That's the best way I can put it, Aaron. Everybody's strong with their opinions. Everybody's like that. It's a shared hobby. Why so much hatred and anger? Good question. Well, the same thing can be applied to why there's so many people lying and spreading misinformation and leading to these things happening when people get angry and frustrated, especially when they get to these events and they were promised, right? Especially when these people claim they have industry analysts or and industry insiders, right? You go to these events and none of the stuff they claim happens, and instead you get something as simple as, I don't know, Zoo Tycoon. That's why people get angry. Which is why, again, I don't understand why people lie on the internet, I don't like that. Like, a lot of people lie on the internet and spread misinformation. That's why. A lot of people are like that on the internet. You're interested in what the initiative are doing, Ryan? A few years off, but they're pulling in some top talent from all over. At this rate, I'm actually interested in anything that they're doing new, Miggy, because I mean, to be honest with you, they really need something. You know what I'm saying? They need something. We need something new. We really do need something new. So I'm interested in whatever they're doing at this point. Anything aside from Halo, Gears, and Forza, I'm interested into because, again, we've seen Halo, we've seen Gears, we've seen Forza since the 360. You know what I'm saying? We need something new here. So I'm just saying. That's what I say. I love video games, but I just get baffled and angry over fun hobby. That's what I'm saying. Fun being a word. That's important there, people. Very true. That's very, very true. Fun should be the main thing. Very, very true. Your thoughts on Capcom turning it around? It took them long enough. That's why I can put it, Ryan. It took them long enough. It took them long enough because how long have we been slandering Capcom? Saying Capcom don't get it. Capcom's retarded. I remember, come on, though. Nobody was giving them a pass, especially with what was that? What was that game they came out with? It was that Marvel vs. Capcom game, Infinite. When Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite came out, there was nothing but slander. Like, they could not escape the wrath of gamers. Everybody was letting it out. They was letting that out on them. So, they definitely was giving their opinions. So yeah, I agree though. They definitely did a good job. Resident Evil 2 is dope. Can't wait for Resident Evil 3. My only hope though, if I have my wish list here, I would wish for them to come out with the Dino Crisis remake and put the same level amount of detail and love into Dino Crisis remake the same way they did Resident Evil 2 remake. I mean, I don't know if y'all played Dino Crisis. For those of y'all played Dino Crisis, you know what I'm talking about, especially that scene with Cooper when you first see the T-Rex. Because you imagine those assets that they put into Resident Evil 2 remake going into Dino Crisis in that scene? Epic. You know, that'd be epic right there. Another super chat from Say Fear. Shout out to him again. There's a game that I want on the PlayStation 5. What game is it? You said there's a game I want on there, but okay. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Will Devil May Cry 5 still have microtransactions? Good point. Good point. And good question. Yeah, see, I have not covered Devil May Cry since the jacket when they were selling that $7,000 jacket, you know, for Dante that you can buy it. Like, you know, I have not covered anything Devil May Cry since that jacket incident. So I don't even know, to be honest with you. Aaron Summers, I really hope we get a gameplay demo shown at some stage this year for Horizon Zero Dawn 2 this year. My favorite game this generation. Okay. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn was dope. I do like that. Probably the best robot in Horizon Zero Dawn was the Rockbreaker for sure. My all-time favorite. Just going through the commentary. Excuse me. I'm all over the place. Let's see. He says Crackdown 3 looks like a small updated Crackdown 1. I love 1, but this one doesn't look interesting though. Okay. So you have the same. Like scrolling down all these comments here. Sorry. Hit that like button for me while you guys are here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Let's see. Nah, Capcom is still trash. Remaking older games is not good enough. I mean, again, you can't go wrong with a remake, though. You know, you can't go wrong with remaking something that's from your childhood. See, they're fine with that. And if you think about the remake for Resident Evil 2, it's got a lot in common with Resident Evil 4 that you might not notice. It's got a lot in common with Resident Evil 4. A lot of mechanics, you know, especially with the camera over the shoulder view. It's very similar to Resident Evil 4, but it's more, I would say, relaxed, right? It's not super zoomed in. It's just more natural. It's got a more of a natural camera. You can see the full character moving around. Aiming is better, you know, it's a little bit more challenging. Some people complain. See, this is the funny thing about it too, Resident Evil. And this is why I was laughing too. I didn't comment on this for Resident Evil 2 because I saw a lot of people bringing this up, especially when they were being silly. But you know, like when you headshot a zombie in the game, zombies take more than like 3 bullets half the time, right? Again, some people complained about that, saying the zombie should not be taking this amount of bullets. And I'm like, in the original, it took majority of your clip to kill a zombie back in the original game. So, of course, it made sense for them to carry that around. But I tell you right now, though, Capcom deserves props because the actual animations they did for the zombies in terms of headshots and the facial animation as they transform the zombies, oh, yeah, it's top notch. It looks amazing. You know, you shoot them in the head. Probably one of the coolest things about Resident Evil 2, and I'm surprised people didn't talk about this. You know when you have a knife, right? Like, and you stop a zombie from biting you, and you stab him, and then you push him away, and you run past him, right? If you come back to that same spot, let's say you ignored that zombie and you went around the house and came right back to that same spot, and you see that exact same zombie, guess what will still be in his chest? The knife that you put in his chest. That detail is still there. Even something as simple as the headshots. If you shot him in the eye, the bullet hole is still there in the eye where you shot him in the eye. That's the type of detail that Capcom put into this game. They want extra for Resident Evil 2. So for Resident Evil 3, I know they're going to deliver for Resident Evil 3. I have no problems for Resident Evil 3. I got no gripes for Resident Evil 3 because I already know what I'm going to get with Resident Evil 3. It's going to be Resident Evil 2 on steroids. People claim Mr. X is too OP. Wait till you get to wait till you get to Nemesis and you start with Nemesis saying stars and shooting that rocket launcher, and then tell me which is worse, Nemesis or Mr. X. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna tell me Nemesis. If not instantly, you're gonna tell me Nemesis Because yeah, he's a lot worse than Mr. X. So there's that for sure. Mr. X going to give it to you. That's true. Boy, crazy. Let's see. What did he say? Oh, good. I got scared for a second. Hold on, let me scroll down. Yep, exactly. That chasing is going to be lit. I can't wait for that. Can't wait for that, man. I love it though. I love what they've done. I really do like what they've done. Obviously, after Resident Evil 3 remake, this is going to lead to a few things for Capcom. They either can do one or two things after Resident Evil 3. They can either A, make a sequel to Resident Evil 7. You know, they can make Resident Evil 8, right? And we will have a legit sequel to that done properly, right? Or they will go and make Dino Crisis. That's what I would say. That's what I would say should be on the table for the sequels for Resident Evil, or I'm sorry, for the future of Capcom, so to speak. That should be on the table. I said bots will praise Resident Evil with zombies, then turn around and try and shit on Days Gone for having zombies, right? Yeah, I seen that. Now I did see this too. Some people complained about this for Days Gone. I gotta throw a little comment towards Days Gone. Obviously, Days Gone. I'm looking forward to Days Gone, right? There is no bullet damage, however, for Days Gone. Now, some people didn't understand what bullet damage is. Resident Evil 2, when you shoot a zombie, like let's say in the eye, in the face, and the skin comes off, you see the burn marks in the face. That right there is bullet damage. When it comes to Days Gone does not have that whatsoever. Instead, you see blood. So when you shoot a zombie, you see a big splatter of blood, and then the zombie is dead, so to speak. That's it. You don't see that in Days Gone. That's what people are talking about. Some people don't understand what the whole bullet damage complaint is that people are having with the game. Let's see. I want a Tenchu remake. Never got into it, but hey, possible. Tell Capcom, man. Voice your opinion. You know, voice it. Go to these what's the name what's the name of those things? Petitions. Go to the petitions. You know, he said no one cares. Days Gone has a story. Yeah, true. Very very true. I hope Days Gone story is good though. You know, everything they're doing with Days Gone has got me looking at it, you know, with that keen eye. I got a keen eye on it, like, what else could they possibly be doing with Days Gone, you know? So I'm definitely interested in Days Gone. The new trailer for it looked dope. Looks legit dope. Here we go with the Discord. Y'all crazy. What's this? Let's do it again. Mobile for the one. 9 out of 10. God of War Betrayal. No, God. I'll make it crazy. Or K make us crazy. Everybody calls him El Omega. Shout out to K Meg. Let's see. Ryan will be better than Crackdown 3. That's for sure. Of course. I can definitely agree with that for sure. Let me scroll back up. Miss some comments. All right. Again, I'm just chilling, guys. I'm relaxing. I'm talking with you guys for a change. I could care less about half the stuff that's going on right now. 1 second. I really hope we get gameplay. I've seen this. Let me make sure I didn't miss nobody's comments. Also, you guys are commenting to each other. Okay. What about a new Lost Planet game? I enjoyed those games. I forgot about Lost Planet. I haven't seen a Lost Planet game since, what was it, Dead Space 3? Wasn't that like the last time we saw Lost Planet, back around the time Dead Space 3 came out? So yeah, that's another game. I never got into it, but I know what you're talking about. It's that game where you had to like watch your heat and all that because you'll like freeze to death and all that. I know what you're talking about. Lost Planet. Yeah. Looked interesting. I never got into it. Dragon's Dogma 2 would be really nice. Okay. What else we got going on here? What's that? Walking Dead. Which one are you talking about? There's two Walking Dead games. There's one made by Telltale, like the Telltale franchise, and then there's one made by Overkill. Overkill made the latest one. I think Sick played that. He told me he thought it was okay. I didn't get into it, but I know I played the Telltale series. Speaking of Telltale series, if you bought the Telltale's Walking Dead, then you will get the last episodes of Clementine. So they are continuing that, for God's sakes. That's good. So I might have to go ahead and purchase that now, finally. Now that we're getting all the episodes. It's about time. My little gripe though is that we'll never get another Batman from Telltale, because I actually enjoyed the Telltale Batman series for what it was, you know. So we're not getting those anymore. Let's see here. Sounds dirty. I mean, sure. Oh, you talking about something else? Oh man, we need to talk about Clarissa. Hey, Clarissa, we need to talk. We need to talk, Clarissa. You be low key going after everybody on YouTube. I've seen you in the comment sections. We need to talk about your attitude, Missy. Every time we live, you attack somebody. We need to talk about that. We need to talk because it needs to stop. It needs to stop. What's up, Stojo? You getting Metro? Thought about it. I thought about it. I don't know. That trailer that they showed yesterday at Inside Xbox did nothing with me, or did nothing for me. I said with me, but nothing for me. What's up, OBJ? Hey, you said it's trash, but you're gonna be the main one playing it. And after you play it, you're gonna do a live stream. So let's not even go there, OBJ. Let's not even go there. What would you do if Microsoft announced more PC exclusives like Age of Empires 4, Gears Tactics? Um, Pretty much the same thing that happened last night. I probably would just facepalm if they do that. I mean, because again, it's at an Xbox event, right? Like E3. If you're announcing that at an Xbox event that's strictly for your consumers who bought your console, and you're announcing that strictly for PC, then why not do that on the PC stage? You know? So yeah, I'll just facepalm. That's wasted time. That's wasted effort there for, or wasted time for really in showroom space for everybody. So yeah, it's weird. Let's see here. Of course, as he called me out, I didn't question anything he said. Dude, I don't know. I don't know, Clarissa. I don't know, man. You be throwing stones. You be throwing bricks at people's cars. I mean, I've heard a lot about you. I heard you you put Xbox sucks on somebody's car. I mean, I'm just saying, I heard a lot about you. It's bad. It's not good. It's not good for business. Not good for business. I don't know, Clarissa. I don't know. Exactly. I heard quite a bit about you, so I don't know about all that. Because I'm innocent. You ain't innocent. Ain't nothing innocent about you. Let's see here. He said Metro games suck. I can't comment. Never played one, so I can't comment on it. I used to game on Xbox. Clarissa is a warrior. She speaks facts. Sometimes. Other times she just says you suck. She'll say you suck to your face. From my experience with her, that's all I gotta say. Ponies are so violent. How crazy. I'm 100% honest all the time, or half the time. Okay. Sure. We'll go with that. We'll go with that one. We'll go with that. What's up, Forte? Has X given it to anyone lately? Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. Love the Metro games. Okay. Never got into them, man. Again, I can't comment on them. I never got into Metro games. Never. I wanted to. Like, for example, I've been slacking. I've really been slacking because Metro I never got into, and I never got into Wolfenstein. You know, that's another game that I slept on. So a few games that I've been missing out on. The other half, I'm just tossing stones at that. See, here's the thing though. It's not even stones. It's not little pebbles. You're not throwing stones. You're throwing like center blocks. You know, and anybody who has a car will tell you what happens when a center block hits a windshield. So I'm just saying that's basically been you for the past couple of weeks. I'm just saying, Clarissa. Just saying. I love YouTube on my Xbox. Only place you can get true 4K. Says Clarissa needs Mr. X to give it to her. 360 was pretty sweet. Yep, facts. OBJ, you liar. I saw you playing Super Lucky Tales just yesterday. Oh, Lord. Hey, that'd be OBJ though. Nah, OBJ be doing that low key. He'll say it wasn't him, and say it's somebody else. He'll bash it. That's OBJ for you. He was like, it's trash. That made crazy. Stop innocent. Hashtag I'm innocent. Okay. I'm gonna remember that, Clarissa. I'm gonna remember that. Every time we go live, RGT, every time I see you in the chat, I'm gonna put hashtag I'm innocent. Just for you, in honor of you, I'm gonna put hashtag I'm innocent. Because nobody can do wrong. Gotta put hashtag trash for OBJ. Every time he's in here, you gotta put trash in the comments. Oh man. OBJ is a pirate legend. But I am. Okay. Hey. Whatever you say, Clarissa, you're innocent. I'll take your word for it right now, even though we got receipts here. I'm just saying, we got plenty of receipts here. Got plenty. Plenty of receipts. Let's scroll down here. Who is buying? First of all, I gotta look at this. Not guilty of a crime or offense. Well, you're guilty of a few things. Not crime, I don't think. I don't think it's against the law. Actually, technically it is harassment. Yeah, technically it is. You're guilty of harassment. You're harassing a community. There you go. All right. Let me look up this last name here. Who is what's the name of that game? What's the name of it? So I have not heard anything about Death Stranding for a little bit here. Kind of makes me answer, or kind of raises a question. Do you guys even still are you still getting it day one for Death Stranding? Everybody's been quiet about Death Stranding. I kind of been quiet on it too, but I haven't really said much on it. Death Stranding. Guilty until proven innocent. Hey, just go to the RGT. Go to RGT. That woman is a force. She be going after everybody. She like, Ryan, don't know what he talking about. Screw him. She go after everybody. I promise you. Still getting it? It's not harassment if it's not the truth. All right, if it's the truth, I'm sorry. I don't know. Still ain't received my Division 2 code. Fuck Ubisoft. I don't know. Horse 21. I don't know. Wait, I forgot about Division 2. I forgot about that. What you getting on? Oh, you got on PS4. So I forgot about that. Division 2. I don't know, man. I'm not sold on any Division game. I'm not sold on it. I didn't even play the first one. Remember my cousin had it. I was over his house and he was playing it. It just wasn't my type of game. And the second one is it's more of that. It's I'm not feeling it. It's hard to say. Not feeling it. But I mean, hopefully it's good. Best I can say. Hopefully it's good. Dawn, hashtag I am innocent. Hashtag you are guilty. There you go. What's the name of that? What's the name of that anime? He's like, I am innocent. Objection. Ryan's not into looter shooters. I mean, I kind of like Anthem. I was playing Anthem with the fellas. I mean, Anthem was pretty cool. I like Anthem for what it is. I guess that's kind of a looter shooter because I do kind of like Anthem. I like the style of Anthem. Will I get it though? I don't know. I haven't even decided if I'm gonna get Anthem, but you know, I like Anthem though. Anthem's pretty dope. Still play with dolls called The Sims 4. Phoenix, you're right. What's more trash, Last of Us or the trash that caused this game trash? Stupid. Days Gone has been downgraded, train. Every game that comes out, whether it be on Xbox or PlayStation, will automatically get hit with that slander. It's been downgraded. Like, for example, I know Forte remembers this because hell, even Slow Mo remembers this. But y'all remember the demo, the first ever legit demo we saw for Anthem at E3, and it got confirmed that it was running on PC. Remember that, Forte? That whole scene with the market as you're walking straight forward and you're buying stuff from like the vendors. If you look at that scene now on the beta and on the actual game, it's not the same. It's not even close to the same. I'm talking the lighting's different, textures are missing, detail is missing in certain cloth, and they even confirmed, yeah, and then they confirmed that it was running on PC at the E3 event. Like Digital Foundry lied through their teeth basically when they first showed it off because they said that was all running on an Xbox, and it was never running on an Xbox. They confirmed it recently, just recently with the new demo, that it was running on a PC at high settings. So yeah, they downgraded that. They downgraded that to death. And it's crazy too, because that means me and you're gonna have to wait on PC for them to come out with a new code, right? For them to break the game so we can get that type of graphical fidelity back. They did that for Watch Dogs, the first one, where they released a patch for it. You know what I'm saying? They upgraded the game. So hopefully we get that eventually when they fix it. Looking at the internet for I'm sorry, looking at the internet mate for the PS5. Quotas said safe. They should super chat. Yeah, you noticed that, right? It was less people. It was a lot of people in the first demo we saw. I'm talking people were walking past you. Nobody was standing still, not doing anything. No, people were doing stuff and going to different areas of the vendors. Hell, people were even buying stuff from the vendors as you were walking through the section. They don't do that in the actual game no more. And the setting and the lighting just looks a little different. It looks kind of washed out. Right, it looks like instead of having that legit like crazy sunrise type of like lighting going there, it has like this washed out kind of regular day effect to it. That's what they were doing with Anthem. I was sitting there going, like, come on, bro, like you couldn't just do that. You know, you couldn't at least still kept that just for PC. I mean, PC is going to look better than that regardless. You know, why are you giving it on PC at least? You know, people are going to buy it on PC, so it made no sense to me. But I guess they had to do it because, you know, they showed it off on the X. But one thing they failed to realize, people take notes and they keep their eyes on stuff, especially with Spider-Man. Y'all remember with the Spider-Man joint when we first saw Spider-Man with the glossy suit. Instead of them having the glossy suit, now they have a cloth suit. You know, they changed it, completely changed it for artistic purposes. They went with a more realistic cloth as opposed to their realistic shiny suit. So, you know, again, they want that sort of thing. It's weird. Yes, it's weird, but I don't know. I don't get it. So certain things I don't like when they change at all. I just don't like certain things they change. I really don't. Anthem look had a lot of potential. Still has a lot of potential. But oh boy. They're already starting with a bad reputation anyway with charging you $20 for something as simple as a skin. So they got people already talking about it bad for that alone, you know? So I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's bad. That's bad right there. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know why they're doing it. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't. Why do that? Especially if you have a good game. Don't do that. What's this? What do you say? Hey, I mean that's their job, man. They're all about that. Yeah, true. I know they're not guaranteed. That's what they said in the fine print. The prices are not confirmed yet. They're not really done yet. But still, the fact that that's even advertised, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Slow-Mo. You get what I'm saying, though. You don't want to advertise that right off the bat. You don't want that stuff to be shown this early. You know, they showed off a 80 or I'm sorry, $20 cosmetic item. I'm like, $20 for that? It's stupid. It made no sense to me. It just didn't make no sense to me. I don't have a problem with the skins. You don't have a problem with $20 for skins? I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Forte. I don't know, man. It might transition to something more, especially if it becomes the standard. You know, they might do some more stuff with that. I don't know, fam. I don't know, bro. If that ends up being true, that can turn into something bad. I'm not a fan of that. Shout out to Safe again. If not, shoot Chase says, um, wait, what? Am after the Spider-Man, guys. Oh, you're after Spider-Man. Good luck. I mean, what? You should be able to get it. Just download it digitally. It's on PS4 store. You can download it digitally if you can't get it in the store. Anyway, moving on here. The Division 2 over Destiny over Anthem. Mm. See, I'm not into Division, so I'm just gonna take your word on that. You know, that's something you play. I don't play at the Division. You said no. You don't see a problem? You don't see a problem at all. Man, I'm telling you, if they start doing some stuff where they charge you for like different javelins. I remember I throw this out here, or actually not even charge you for different javelins. They start charging you real money so you can unlock the javelins that's already in the game through normal progression. Yeah, that's when they gonna start gipping the game. I'm telling you, it's gonna start making it pointless. And you can just pay to have your character, maxed out and have all his pros and all this. Because after playing the beta, right, I can tell you guys right now, for those of you that want insight on Anthem in terms of a character that's legit broken in the game right now, that would be Storm. Storm is legit broken in the game. I'm talking one character. Like there was one level. We're playing on hard, right? There was one level in the game where we almost died like 7 times, and it's on the channel. You guys check out that stream. It's on the channel. We almost died like 20 times because we kept getting hit with like rockets from this big like tank thing. As soon as I switched to the Storm and I had the ability to freeze and throw fireballs, literally by myself, I had half the health done, like half his health was gone, and a majority of the time that it would take me to use the regular ranger class, which is basically assault rifle class. That's how overpowered the Storm is. The interceptor, the interceptor is also very, very strong in terms of like abilities, right? But it depends on certain effects. Like it depends on combos. If you freeze somebody and you hit them with an interceptor, then that's like an instant kill. Interceptors are definitely beast. They're beast by default. Let's see. It would be a big mistake if they charge that much for Cosmo. It will. It will be a big mistake. Let's go here. Thoughts on Dreams? I've seen a lot of cool stuff from Dreams. Dudes recreated what was it, Dead Space 1. I think JTech, shout out to JTech. He showed a video on Twitter of them creating Bikini Bottom. So there's a lot of cool stuff they're doing on Dreams. Dreams might definitely be a sleeper hit. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on with Dreams, so it could be a sleeper hit. Let's see. Got another super chat from Safe here. He said, I hated the Anthem game demo. It's crap. Hey, I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it. I mean, hey, appreciate the super chat, but if you don't like it, you don't like it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was all right. OBJ making another video. He says that is a problem if they do that. Paying to look better than anyone else is okay. I guess I can get where you're coming from. You're basically what you're saying is as long as it doesn't affect performance and progression, you're good with that. Basically, I got you. Yeah, I can agree with that. Sure, I can agree with that. I just don't want stuff to go over the top, especially where it doesn't need to. Oh god. Oh my god, you crazy. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to talk about here? I think I covered everything. Hmm? Oh, I don't know why he's saying question mark. He said, "Hey OBJ, when you making that video, bro, so that people can stop being restless? When that video dropping, bro? Seriously, you've been like in exile for like the longest. This man went into self-imposed exile. like, it's crazy, man. Everywhere though. Let's see. I will play the hell out of that shit. That OBJ. Mm. Everybody, just Joe with some Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Man, Breath of the Wild, Battle Royale. I don't know about that. I don't know if I was get into that. Big Dream update on February 20th. Hopefully a release date. Hmm. Probably so. Let's see here. You have to do Resident Evil 2 remake in under 2 hours. For what? Oh yeah. For the S rank, basically, technically, he doesn't have to beat it in under 2 hours. If he plays it on standard, all he has to do is beat the game in under 3 hours and 30 minutes. So technically, he can still go around and explore and whatnot and grab everything. But he still has to make sure he beats the game and the bosses by at least 3 minutes, at least total. Because 3 minutes and 30 is the limit. So, do all that. I would just go through the game first. Just go for a good time. I beat the game on an S rank with I think it was an hour and 42 minutes. So I did mine on that. I still got to beat on hardcore, so that's gonna be the funny one right there. That's gonna be the tough one, beating on hardcore. Think if you beat on hardcore, you get the unlimited knife with the speed run. Because I already got the unlimited pistol. So yeah, that's what you gotta do there. Let's see. What else going on here? I'm just going through these comments. Going through these comments. Team Sonic Racing. I forgot about that. You going for the plat? Yes, sir. I will be going for the plat. I just gotta pretty much beat the game on hardcore for both Claire and Chris. I'm sorry, not Chris, Claire and Leon. Gotta beat it on hardcore. Then I gotta do the collectibles. Everything else is just pretty much just play the rest of it because I haven't even started Claire's part. I've been busy working on my time to get other stuff done, so that's what I was doing. But I'm pretty much done with the game for the most part. It's good. I'm just enjoying myself. It's one of those games I did take my time with. I just enjoy it because it's childhood right there. Loved it. So that's what's going on with that. Let's see here. Anything else need to talk about? I think I covered everything. I covered everything. I mean, it's a chill stream. All right. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. What do you say? So I need to work with Studio brings Splinter Cells. Will be amazing for PS5. Facts. PC or PS4? I'm on PS4 with mine. I got it. I haven't even touched it on PC. Everybody keeps telling me, even I think it was Black Bond. He was telling me to try it on PC. Because he was running his at max settings, ultra and whatnot. And I was like, okay, I might go to PC for mine in the long run. Just see how much better it will run. So I'll definitely be revisiting the game eventually on PC. It looks good though. It's really, really good. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Loving that. Loving it, what I'm seeing. It's the longest stream you've done. It's not that long, is it? Shouldn't be that long. No, it's only an hour. It's only an hour. It's only an hour. PC port is amazing. Okay. What type of gaming monitor do you have? For the PS4 or for the PC? Because I have two different ones. PS4 using a I'm not playing the chat on it. I think it's called a BenQ. Um, 1 second. I type this. Ugh. Um, I think that's it for the PS4. 2455. Yeah, HM. So that's for the PS4, the BenQ one, and for the PC, using the Asus VG 248QE. So that's the name of it for the PC. The PC one's 144 hertz, and the PS4 monitor is 60 hertz. Obviously, because consoles are not going over 60. So any monitor that you get going in the future when it comes to gaming consoles, if you're going over, if you don't, I mean, anything over 60 will be overkill. 60 hertz is pretty much the go-to for any, thing. So that's pretty much that. So there you go for that. Yeah, it's basically the best advice I can give you for a monitor for a console. It's facts, Forte, facts. But anything that's 60 hertz. See, the reason why I went with this one is because it's 1 millisecond. So this BenQ one I got is 1 millisecond, 60 hertz. So I went with that one. That's why I use for my PS4, and that's why you notice when I stream, everything is instant and I have no hiccups at all. I always I'm more precise when I'm playing than a lot of people you see stream half the time, because a lot of people tend to use TVs and TVs have input lag. So I don't use TVs to stream at all. I use my monitor. And of course, obviously, the PC is a completely different story. Everything's faster on the other monitor because it's 144 hertz. All right, so that's pretty much it. That is the stream. Yeah, it's pretty much over now. So let me say, I got BenQ XL 2411. Oh, for $200. Nice, nice. What's the milliseconds on that one? I don't remember the milliseconds on that one. The 1 millisecond, or is it 5 milliseconds? Anything that's 5 millisecond is probably the lowest I would recommend. If it's 5 milliseconds, I would recommend that, especially if you're on a budget. But yeah, anything of that nature. It goes Mets. Thank God it's almost over. Yeah, you and Smooth got a lot of work to do. There's a butcher in this one. As a matter of fact, you should just let me on the podcast. I was saying, just invite Ryan the Professional to the Planet Xbox podcast. I'm pretty sure everybody would love to see me interact with Kid Smooth again on a crazy Xbox topic. I'm just saying, we did that once on Weapon Wheel and it was hilarious. So why not again? He said it's 1 millisecond, 144 hertz, 1080p. Yep, nice. That's what my Asus one is. Same thing. So nice. All right, very very nice. I'm saying, I'm just throwing out there ideas for you, man. Nah, oh, now we gonna flip flop. No, you was gonna roast this because I was going off. So I'm just saying, you need to let me on Planet Xbox so I can vent. Okay, okay. I'm not venting. I'm saying you need to let me on Planet Xbox. It is. It's a TM panel. Yeah, it is. Um, let's see. That's exactly what it is. Slow mo. All right. Just make sure I'm getting everybody's comment before I shut it down. Think everybody's good. Okay. Okay, Mets. Whatever. Whatever. What's up? What's up, T Reaper? What's up? You know you're a roast kid Smooth. Nah, me and Kid Smooth cool. We cool. He just funny. He funny, dude. I may be losing his mind when you say Xbox in the raw for like 5 seconds. He will he will lose his mind. So that's how he be. All right. That's pretty much the stream. If you guys enjoy, hit that like button, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. I'm gonna go hop on some games. I'm gonna go chill. And yeah, the Discord, if you guys want to join, is still up. RGT Discord. Go ahead and join the RGT Army. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up, and we'll talk further, obviously off air and whatnot. But that's what we do on the Discord. Everybody's quote unquote loving it, so it's hilarious. I'll see you guys later. All right, y'all be good. Deuces.